Yes, beautiful and wonderful people, I welcome you yet again to another video up here on Celeb Corner KE. And as you all know how we do it. Here we serve you nothing but the best gist in town. And what we are up with today is the story in regards to President William Ruto's firstborn daughter. And that is his favorite daughter, June Ruto. You know, a lot of people don't know that Ruto's firstborn daughter is June Ruto because the other daughter, the secondborn daughter, that is Chalin Chelagat Ruto, has always purported that she is the the first daughter of the Republic of Kenya. But that is not the case. In the year 2021, in June Ruto was engaged and she got married to a long-time boyfriend, a professor from one of the greatest universities in the world from the Middle East. The Nigerian professor went by the name of Alexander Ezenek. But since then, a lot has been murmured and a lot has been said in regards to the whereabouts of June Ruto. Recently, the last time we heard about her is when it was revealed that she had been selected in the defense ministry. Then, as a deputy president, William Ruto hosted visitors from Nigeria at his current home seeking his daughter's June hand in marriage. June husband, Alexander Zenegu, by then was an assistant law professor at the Hamad bin Khalifa University. The college further described him as an international tax expert who specialized in international law, transfer pricing, tax planning, investment advisory, and commercial law advisory practice. He obtained his PhD in international tax law from McGill University in Canada. Ezenagu is also a graduate of the University of Cambridge, United Kingdom, where he obtained an LLM in commercial law. He holds an LLB degree from the University of Ibadan, Nigeria, and has been admitted as a barrister and solicitor of the Supreme Court of Nigeria. Now, then, a lot of people attended the marriage of this beautiful couple. And a lot were expecting to see the fruit of this marriage. And should I remind you that June even got married before her elder brother, that is Nick Ruto. But to your surprise, is that Nick Ruto and his wife, after being engaged in the year 2022, the both of them are currently parents, and they are now expecting their second-born child. But for John Ruto and Alexander Ezenegu, 2 years in marriage, there are no fruits to show for it. Now, after their marriage, a lot was spoken about. And a lot since President William Ruto took office as the President of the Republic of Kenya has been speculated about his daughter's whereabouts, or what really happened to June Ruto. Now, this year in July, it was revealed that June Ruto had been selected for National Defense College program. And Aden Duale, then as the Cabinet Secretary of Defense, went ahead to clarify on the issue, and I quote him. Defense CS Aden Duale clarified the selection of President William Ruto's daughter June Ruto to take part in a year program at the National Defense College. According to Duale, June was a staff of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and she was among those picked by the ministry to undertake the National Security Strategy program. The Cabinet Secretary explained that the program, which he opened, then had participants from other departments in government, including Kenya Defence Forces officers. June Ruto, the daughter of the President and staff of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, is one of the 67 students who were picked and started their classes then. She is among the 3 that were nominated by the Minister of Foreign Affairs to do the 1-year national security strategy that Foreign Affairs Immigration, KRA, EACC, NIS, DPP, and Ministry of Health, among another 29 KDF officers at the rank of colonel joined, Duale said in an interview. Now, he went on to say that a participation in the program was one of the many lies and propaganda that was peddled around about the then administration. Now, before Duale's clarification report, Dalia said that June, in addition to join the National Defense College program, had also been appointed as the new Director of Foreign Services in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. While serving as Deputy President under the Jubilee regime, his daughter June Ruto, that is the current President William Ruto, June Ruto was the charge d'affaires at the Kenyan Embassy in Poland. And that is why I always tell you that she is Ruto's favorite child, because since when he was a deputy president, Ruto tried to groom June Ruto to become his heir in the politics of the family. And June Ruto married Alexander Zenago in 2021, but there is a catch in this marriage, and that is why the both of them, until date, they have not had a child together. In 2021, Ruto was facing the worst time of his life as a politician. That is when President Uhuru Kenyatta had made a stand and declared his support for Right Honorable Raila Odinga, who was the opposition leader and who was competing with William Ruto in the general elections for the year 2022. At this time, President William Ruto needed friends and supporters from every corner of this world that he could get. Now, it is believed during that time, President William Ruto took a private trip to Dubai. In Dubai, he met with the Islamic Bank of Dubai. He met Islamic Bank of Abu Dhabi. He met with the owner of the bank. There, together with his then the current board chair of Safaricom, who was his lawyer, they went there, they got the money that Ruto needed for his campaigns. Ruto did not come back to Kenya immediately. It is believed that Ruto traveled to Nigeria, where it was rumored that now the grooming of the planning of the wedding between his daughter June and a Nigerian law professor and a multi-billionaire from Enugu State was being planned. Ruto required this marriage to work. And he required this marriage to work because he needed the support, the financial support that was coming from the Nigerians. So he traveled there for a few days, then returned to the country. It is even rumored that this trip that Ruto took to Nigeria was so private that not even the president then knew about it. Even his security detail was so confused on why Ruto was maneuvering in secret. So he went on to Nigeria, and after visiting Nigeria, few weeks later, the marriage between June and Alexander was executed, and they got married. Remember, then after this officiation of this marriage, President Uhuru Kenyatta then took a swipe at Ruto's son-in-law, Alexander Zenago, on a company that he was working with that had invested billions and billions of money in Kenya. The company was shut down due to, on claims that it was avoiding paying taxes. Are you getting the point? So, after the company was shut down, this man still had money. Ruto had promised this family and these people that, yes, marry my daughter, we will be in-laws, and after becoming in-laws, anything that I need from you, if it's financial support, I will get. But when I become the president, you people will get you a return on the investment that you have done in my country, or the investment that you have done in my family by marrying my daughter and us becoming in-laws. You're getting the point. So that's what happened. After Ruto became the president, the cases that were being labeled against uh, Alex's companies were brought down. And that is why, when you look at it or what happened to this marriage, this was a marriage that was on the basis of understanding, not a marriage that was initiated because of love. you know and that is why you find it is so hard for these people to even sire a kid. Recently, a message was made by one Maverick Oko through a social media handles. People call her the mad dog of Twitter, but I really sometimes look at whatever she tweets and try to verify the details even before making a decision or trying to point fingers on Maverick Aokon claims that, you know what, she doesn't know what she's speaking about. She posted a picture lately of president of the son-in-law to the president, that is Alexander Ezenagu, and she said something that really caught my attention on a caption, and that is what I want you people to listen, and listen very careful, because she has made some certain allegations and certain claims against the first family that you cannot let them slide under the carpet. Listen what she said. Raila has introduced Ruto to devil worship. Nowadays, we don't hear ule mganga. Stop eating watoto wa June. Nick is on his second child. Uyu wife of Enugu remains tied. Release a womb. I have said what I have said. That is what Aoko said. And this brought a lot of speculation. A lot of people ask themselves questions. This marriage happened in the year 2021. 2021, 2022, 2023, and now 2024. It's about 4 years. And yet, there is nothing to show for it. There is no child to show for it. And a lot of Kenyans took on the social media to react to whatever Aoko had said in regards to the marriage between June and the Nigerian. One Ben Jindolo said, slow down Aoko kidogo too, sometimes less is more. Somebody said, People's Power says that Enugu man is not serious. You mean he left well-built Niger beauties for Mishikaki type John anyway, and a waste. Yeah, a lot of things that came with this tweet. But when you look at it in the perception that we have looked at it, you will come to just one understanding. It was a planned marriage that, sometimes, yes, we have a planned marriage. We are in a spur of a moment. Right now, we deserve your support. We deserve your money to win an election. So, yes, marry my daughter. After marrying her, yes, we will know what next. But after getting married, it becomes very hard for these people even to decide, what, are we going to have a child? Yet we got married because our parents said so, and we did not have the love that is required to sire a child together. That is the question that has been lingering in the minds of many. Right now, June cannot forego her ambition and what her father's planned for her to even take a maternal leave, because she is being groomed to become the matriarch of the Ruto family. Leave Charlene aside. Charlene is just a noisemaker in the streets. But this other lady is gaining experience through association and creating connection, and even acquiring whatever is desired for you to to gain access to the highest office. After graduating from the National Defense College, she will be viable even to become the next cabinet secretary of defense in this country. And once you accede to that office, you can accede to any other office that you feel like in this republic. That's it for now. Please, all I urge from you is to make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel for more news and more trading stories.